Good afternoon, traders. I hope everyone had a good morning session. Right, I will quickly close all the other tabs. Yeah, I hope I'm audible and everyone is able to listen to us. Give me a thumbs up if you guys are able to listen. Yeah, okay, cool. So we will quickly get into the analysis, right? First the spot chart, then the component chart, and then the option chart. Yeah. Yes, 26 people have joined. I just want to give some more time for people to join in and take a be part of the session. Just give me a minute. Just give me a minute, guys. Yeah. So, guys, I'll start with the analysis here. Right. I will start with the analysis here. Now, very clearly, right. I gave a long call in the morning. I gave a long call in the morning on the bank nifty option. Right. I hope many people were able to make decent return there. It gave good 1:2 trade. It gave good 1:2 trade, right? Now for us, there were two trades that we did. We started, as I mentioned in our batch, right? We started with our mentorship program, and for them we taught them one setup. We picked up Adani Enterprises in the morning, and I think some of them, the idea was to get them to learn the setup and then look at everything else, and then probably as they gain confidence, right, they can trade. We will do couple of more live sessions with them on the same setup so that they get complete hang of the setup, right? So we had picked up Adani Enterprises today. Adani Enterprises, there is an interesting short video also that we are gonna post. There were two moments for us, right? I think the second one, right, let me just go to a dual chart. I had also, when we were discussing the setup live, around 10:15 or 10:30, right, when there was a breakdown in Adani, I said don't short the stock option. This is forming a higher high, right, and it will probably go higher. We had looked at a 1 minute chart. We had looked at a 1 minute chart in Adani, right, around this level. Guys who were there with me live then would be aware of this trade. I had suggested this somewhere here, right? Guys, if you remember, I had said this was the particular setup that we were talking about, and in Adani, many of them are there in this session also, right? So they can attest to that live analysis. I had given these as target, right? I had given this as a target, and I had said don't short Adani. There is a trend line which is being formed after an impulse leg. After this breakout, classically it's a breakout retest breakout setup, right? Around these levels, around 132, one can buy and place a stop loss of 118. This is actually, the morning move was good, 54 to 130. This move was killer because it's 132 to 318, right? This is given more than, it's given nearly 2.5 to 2.6x, right? In terms of quantum, it has given 18, it has given 180 rupees, right? And I had said these targets will be met. Now once a short covering move starts, right, you don't know till where it goes. I always say that market moves from one resistance to another, right? So above this, the resistance was 2180 to 2225. Now the next set of resistance is 2345. There is a good liquidity void till 2676. Market can go all the way till 2676 in the coming days. Personally, I would like to see some sort of consolidation before it gives any other move, right? Now that is the story of Adani, right? So for people who were there between 9:15 to 10:30, 10:45, right, when we concluded, we said this will further go live, so further go high, and I will update it in the live session, right? So you guys can see the result there. Yeah, coming to bank nifty now, right? Bank nifty, very interesting. I'll tell you why. We may or may not get a trade, guys. Again, I am saying do not short bank nifty. It is still not in the short zone, right? Why am I saying so? If you see this candle, right, ideally it should have broken down with so much force, right? It should have broken down this level for us to initiate a short. I won't be surprised if today we see an inside candle in bank nifty and then a subsequent follow up for us to take a trade, right? We have got two good trades, we have made good money. I would prefer people to not spend their hard earned capital on these trades today, right? I am also looking at VIX, right? The VIX is not giving me any comfort to short the market. VIX is not giving me any comfort to short the market. If you see the morning, this candle which was created, right, this is so ideally, right, below 12.54 you will see these guys, if they start trading above 43,895 to 43,900, this will again go and touch the highs, right? Now what is the reason why is the market taking a pause? Bank nifty specifically taking a pause today. Bank nifty is taking a pause at the trend line resistance, right? First and second point is a you connect and form a ray. Third point is a resistance, right? Now ideally, if this low doesn't get broken out, and closed below on a daily time frame, any consolidation between 43,894 to 43,980, right, will give further legs to bank nifty to go towards new all time highs, right? We are waiting for that consolidation before the move upside. Personally, I am seeing a good breakout in this bank nifty chart if it starts trading in the second half, right? If it doesn't break and close below 43,734 in a 15-minute time frame, if it continues consolidating here, a breakout from here, right, a breakout from here will be very good for the market. In the second half you will see good short covering, right? Any questions here, guys? Please ask the questions that you have, any doubts that you have on this one. Right, please ask if there are doubts that you would want us to clarify. Guys, any doubts or should I proceed forward? Okay, I am proceeding forward. For me there is no short because this is one of the trickiest candle that gets formed in the morning, right? It's a very common pattern, right? It's a long legged doji. It has a small body, it has a very small body, it has a wick up and down, right? Typically these kind of patterns are very difficult to trade, right? Generally whenever these kind of patterns happen, you need to wait for a breakdown and solid. Why bank nifty not support nifty? Bank nifty is not supporting nifty is not the case. So again, PV market moves in cycles, right? So bank nifty, when it was running, Nifty was not running. Now Nifty has turned the cycle, right? Nifty is running purely basis. So you go back and follow the Nifty analysis, right? Look at where is Nifty IT. Okay, look at this. This is pulling everything up, right, for Nifty. The other thing in Nifty, right, you always need to remember is there is a factor of reliance, right? There is a factor of reliance. If this fellow starts moving, right, it again supports the market in a positive direction, right? Now when bank nifty was moving, Reliance and Nifty IT were silent. Now that Reliance and Nifty IT are moving, bank nifty is used to manage the index so that it doesn't run away from all time highs of bank nifty. If you see Pivish, Infy, so again, right, guys, we are not tip providers, right? We are here for teaching. All the trades that we are giving, I will address the query, but I do not want this to be a one-on-one coaching session, right? There are setups on which we take a trade, right? Infy, we have said positional stock options, right? We don't give stop loss. We typically wait for 2x, 3x, 5x, right? Now guys, Infy, I had explained it on Friday in YouTube session, right, of why we had given that trade. Today it has given more than 25-30%. Please go back to the Telegram channel rule set. I have clearly explained positional stock options we buy out of 10% of our profits. We hold it for 2x, 3x, 5x and 7x, right? Now given we are having a different risk appetite than most traders, right? We ask people to avoid taking positional stock options, or if you have taken it after 25-30%, please go ahead and exit those stocks at your own will, right? You please exit at your own will. Now if you want to hold beyond anything beyond 10%, right, it is your risk appetite and your target that you have to look at, right? But positionally I had analyzed the chart and I had given the reason why Infosys can go up along with Nifty IT, right? I will Akash, I will get there, right? So guys, again I am requesting everyone, right, please follow the rule sets that we have posted there. We don't want traders to make a loss on the calls that we are giving, right? We don't want them, but if you will have to start following it with discipline and don't gamble on these calls. There is a clear guideline basis which we are giving the trades, intraday, positional, both. We are requesting everyone to not put more than 10% of profits you are generating out of our trades on stock options. If it is only one trade, please only take one trade, don't enter into multiple positions, right? It will not suit your risk appetite. Unnecessarily you will lose money and then it will create anxiety. Yeah, I will come back to Reliance. If you see, right, so as in market, right, there are cycles. Bank nifty initially was running, Nifty was not supporting. Now as Nifty IT and healthcare mein Divi's Labs actually has given good, the result was bad, but that was actually factored in the fall, right? So now as the retailers tried to short it, it is actually going up, right? So that is where healthcare, pharma and Nifty IT is pulling it up, right? Reliance is also bullish. Nifty IT, if we see, right, Nifty IT, if I check, Nifty IT was any which way trading. In fact, in my analysis video also, right, I had said this looks good now for the target. So see, from here, right, it actually broke out of this level 28,450. We had said it can touch all the way to 29,096, right? Now again, always as I say, right, you have to read chart from, if this is the right hand side of the chart, you have to go from right to left. This candle which was full of sellers is the first candle, this is the second candle, right? So here this is your target 1, this is your target 2. Again I am requesting guys, if you have been taking these trades without technical analysis and everything, please guys exit your trades once you, or trail at least once you are seeing it in decent green, right? You will not be able to make returns without the knowledge, right? We give, even Coforge when I had given, right, I had said what was the logic basis which I am holding it. Yeah, now coming to this end, so Nifty, right, personally for me to go long, right, I am seeing Nifty as a decent bet, Between Bank Nifty and Fin Nifty, right, I would like to take Fin Nifty long if I get one. The reason is tomorrow is the expiry, so the premium movement will be better, right? Premium move will be better. So let's look at Nifty, right? Nifty may I said again, go back to my analysis there. Geeta, you may want to check the connection. My side it's showing excellent. My side it's showing excellent connection, right? Let me quickly go to Nifty 50 right now. Nifty we had said don't short it, it will actually take us support. I said first 15-20 minutes, right? Just wait and watch, right? Actually if you see, right, this open high candle, and open high candle has its own significance. You have to again for the time being, right, just understand that open high, once it breaches on the upside, right, and gives a closing, this was a resistance earlier, now it becomes a support, right? So this swing, right, was a support at which we were looking at a long in Nifty. We had recommended it, right? We had recommended it in our video too. I said first 15-minute wait and watch. Beyond this candle you can actually go long, right? So Nifty now is a long for me. I would continue taking a bullish trade at every support on Nifty, right? I would continue to take bullish trade on every support on Nifty. Bank Nifty, right? Bank Nifty is actually forming a very nice pattern in 15 minutes. If you see from the, forget this trend line for the time being, only for my intraday I would look at this particular place, right, where I would like to go long, right? I have again been posting the message, do not short Bank Nifty. It is not on the short side, right? Because if you see, whenever candle is coming down, it is only forming long wicks. It is forming long wicks, right? It is forming long wicks. This is nothing but emergence of buying once it's coming down, right? This is not sign of bears taking control. This is a sign of bulls actually pushing back bears. I need a the problem here is now it has swept. First this was the sweep, then this, right? Here I have a support, here I have a support. Bank Nifty for me today, till it breaks this trend line or starts trading here, is in a no trading zone. Whatever morning trade we did, we made decent money. VIX is also telling me that VIX, once it starts trading below 12.54, can come all the way down, right? If you see, VIX has a liquidity here. VIX can come all the way down to 12.37 and 12.28 as levels. So personally, right, I want to wait and watch on the Bank Nifty spot chart, right? There is no confirmation there, there is no confirmation there, right? I will go to components now, right? We will go to components now. Components, I personally when I saw in the morning, I was looking at HDFC Bank, right? This zone, even on Friday I had said, till it breaks this zone, right, there it can continuously take support. Now if you see, right, HDFC is creating a trap for the shorters, right? Why am I saying it? It created a tweezer top, came down, it is now in a multiple support zone. This particular stock, if it starts sustaining above 1641 or 60, let's take a conservative number, right, 1642, right, once it starts closing above it in 15 minutes, this has the capacity to go right up to 1652. It can give a move like this, right, a linear move like this. Personally I am seeing, for me, right, HDFC today has actually taken a support at its trend line down, right, and interestingly it is shifting its lows higher. This was the earlier low, this particular place. Today it has shifted it one notch higher, right? Today it has shifted it one notch higher, right? Now classically, if you see, it broke down, right? Created a dead cat bounce. Ideally, this is doing what I say is a volatility contraction pattern, right? Some stage it has to come and break either sides. It has to break either sides, right? This is volatility contraction. You have a classical move down, an impulse, a pullback, then down. The problem is in this selling there is no volume. If you see, when the selling is happening there is no volume, but in the buying you are seeing big bars coming, right? That is where I personally am seeing HDFC Bank, right? Any day when it starts closing above 1652, it can go up and fill this gap. Guys, be ready for HDFC to give you that one big move on these days, right? Remember, there are big volume bars here, 1661, and then there is one volume bar here, right? So these will act as resistance, because that is where, good afternoon Tony, that is where you had one round of selling. Personally, I am seeing HDFC to contract volatility. There was a news driven fall, ex dividend, MSCI, both those things contributed to the fall. Personally, we are seeing a volatility contraction and a move upside. The reason is 15 minutes, although it is showing this impulse leg, in a daily chart, if you see, HDFC is actually trading bullish. This is nothing but profit booking, right? If you actually plot the swing, ये स्विंग अगर आप लगाओगे ना ऊपर का, this is actually 50% pullback or retracement, right, from the tops. This is actually contracting nicely. Personally, I am seeing HDFC above these levels, right? So volatility contraction levels can go up 1658, 1680, and can go and meet all these liquidity levels which were formed earlier. Guys, again I am saying, for an intraday also, HDFC is not suggesting a short. This is looking more and more neutral to me, right? This is looking more and more neutral to me. We are on component analysis. We are picking it one by one. ICICI, right, is again flattish pattern, right? It gave a move down. This was the bank nifty pattern of Friday in 15 minutes. This can actually go up, right? Once it starts trading above this level of 952.2, this can go and touch 4 points. It can give a straight 4-point move upside, right? Personally, I am seeing a good move upside, because HDFC and Axis Bank and ICICI Bank are both not suggesting any downward move. Coming to Axis Bank, personally I feel this is stronger. So today, if you see, right, even in the downward, so this gave a sweep up, it came down. If you see this W, right, this chart, ICICI chart, has actually Axis chart has come back and retested this, right? Now the retest has happened. If you see this small area which is acting as a resistance, I am again looking at a long. If it starts trading above 922, this can go right up to 927. Personally, for me, if I look at spot chart, spot chart is confusing. If I look at VIX along with spot chart, it is not suggesting any shorts. If I am looking at components, it is giving me confidence to wait for a good entry near support to go long, right? Kotak is mixed bag right now. Personally, for me today, I was looking at some movement here, right? It has actually in the banking space, it has given a sweep, right? After that, it has not even dared to close below 1938, right? I am seeing one move above 1950 here, right? If it starts closing above 1950.5, you will see a move. This move, right, will be pronounced tomorrow. I am not seeing a move today, but at some stage start marking these levels on the chart. Any closure above 1951, 1952.5, Kotak is getting ready for 1976. Probably after this expiry, this move of 25 to 30 points can happen. Kotak may consolidate here, but now Kotak, till it breaks this 1924, it is not bearish. It has to break and close, right? For today, Kotak is again taking a support at this candle, right? It went up, took a support, it again went up, it has again taken a support. Personally, I am seeing second half some bit of covering coming in Kotak also, right? This pair is bullish, ICICI is bullish, Axis I am waiting, right? And ICICI has got big legs to go, right? Then comes a stock which has actually kept everyone nervous in the last few days, right? Look at this chart, guys. Do you feel this is giving any indication of short right now? Do you see exhaustion in selling? Do you see this exhaustion in selling? Right, for today above 580, simple plan, this can go to 586 and 591, right? The component chart are not inspiring any confidence to go short, guys. Component chart are not inspiring any confidence to go short, right? I hope the analysis from a component standpoint is very clear. Give me a thumbs up if you guys have understood it. If not, if you want certain segments to be repeated, please let me know. Right, I am just waiting right now. I just want you guys to tell me if you guys have understood it. I can actually proceed forward. If no, then we can look at it. Rahul has given a thumbs up, Tony also thumbs up, right? See, I will try to take, yes, it's following a trend line from the bottom, correct Muni, right? Understood, perfect, right? So now I am proceeding to my third aspect, which is looking at the component analysis, right? I want to look at the option analysis, right? Guys, I will try to take a trade, but if today there is no trade, I would like to close the session around 140 max, right? I would like to close the session, right? I have one appointment which I want to finish, right? Personally, if I want to go long today, right? I am looking more and more at Nifty. As I said, do not short Nifty. I hope if you have not gone long, right, we have not got a long trade, you have not entered a short accidentally, it will cause a dent in your capital today, guys. Be very cautious. This is a no trading zone, but looking at bank nifty components, Nifty IT and the Reliance factor, right, at a closing above this candle, right, 18320, any closing here, you will see big candles coming in Nifty, guys. You will see big candles coming in Nifty, right? Be very cautious, right? Be very cautious. Today we got good trades. Now I don't need to worry about taking trades. I would rather focus on learning. Now 44,000 CE, I want to place a VWAP here. The reason I place a VWAP is to simply, for option sellers, if you get, right, I will quickly pull out, right, bank nifty, I will look at deep option to sell, right, okay, this we missed it in the morning. There was a trade, there was a sweep candle, we were on focused on the pre-open setup, so we could not give it. But do you see this option sellers, this retest, right, this too is a formation of a support, but this retest at 498, right, was a good point. Now if you see, right, this chart, it is beautifully laid out, right, for everyone, it is beautifully laid out. See this liquidity which is getting formed, there is a sweep here. Do you see this at 495 with a 32 point stop loss? This was a clean trade for us. I personally am seeing targets in this put. Okay, you have, I'm personally seeing 339 to come in this put, right? I'm personally seeing 339 to come in this put. Unfortunately, when we started the session, as in we were focused on reviewing, but again I clearly said don't short the market. It is not for the shorting right now. ठीक है. Good thing is it is consolidating below the VWAP. Now a good trade here, right? Ideally by 230, if you get a consolidation between, it should not break this zone of 170, it should not break this zone of 206. There is a continuous consolidation. If you get it there, right, I am personally seeing a good move above these levels, right? इसको पूरी तरह से कंसोलिडेट कर लेने दो, इसको पूरी तरह से कंसोलिडेट कर लेने दो, राइट. आई हैव excluded this wick, these 3-4 touches, right? This VWAP, ideally there is a good confluence here. I want this movement to happen, I want this movement to happen. Consolidation or pullbacks are always good for the upward move, right? Ideally I want a consolidation between these. It should not break these lows and close below it. I want this consolidation to happen. It is perfectly fine between 175 and 202. I am perfectly okay. Once this consolidates and breaks, right, at this somewhere near this level, right, you will get a breakout retest entry. You can take this trade, right? You can take this trade. Your targets can be as high as 265, right? Your targets can be as high as 265. Guys, any question? I don't know, I am not seeing any move downside. I am just waiting for a decent pullback and a breakout from that pullback. See, again, while we had drawn this thing, right, go back to YouTube again. I had drawn this thing 1 2, I said third time it has touched. I said it has to break out of this zone, right? Actually, if you see, Pivish, there is no trade. Pivish, you have to actually wait for an analysis. Don't be so trigger ready. I am trying to teach you a setup. I am not trying to give you a tip, right? My endeavor is to teach you guys so that you can learn and take your trades in your own at your own comfort, right? Right now there is no setup which has formed, so there is no trade. So we had drawn this trend line while I was explaining the components. This particular bullish candle which came and hit here, right, automatically retested the trend line, right? Now this, see, now this candle, right, this candle which has retested it will actually, this market will continue to consolidate in between. These are kill zone hours where no trades get formed. We have to wait for the market to actually, see, don't try to trade every candle in the market. If you start trading every candle in the market, you are exposing yourself to a lot of risk, right? You wait for a setup to mature. You wait for a setup to actually give you the indication that it wants to do what you want it, where the direction where you want it to go, right? Clearly these sweep every time, right? See, 1 2 3, the sweep every time which is happening downside is not inspiring any confidence in taking a put, right? Because there is a support here, there is sweep here which is saying that there is a buying. So for a put trade I need to wait for some time before I can enter a put, right? Which means now I need to see what exactly is happening for me to take a call side trade, right? Whether do I have a call side trade right now? Even there is a resistance, right? So today market is in a narrow range. I want to wait, I want to give market appropriate opportunity to consolidate in that range, and then when it tells me that it wants to move, I will move along with market. This is just analysis. Execution is completely dependent on market actually going in your favor, right? Without it, if you enter the trade, market will actually take out everything from our wallet, right? Market will take out everything from our wallet. So don't be trigger ready, just wait. All right, guys, any questions on this? See, again, the reason we do holistic analysis is to actually figure out if we are getting an entry or not, right? So this move which happened in Bank Nifty was sponsored by the two biggies. I'm just taking this out. HDFC and ICICI, right? They both moved and we got the move up, but the push was not as high to actually take out the resistances which are being formed in the bank nifty. So we wait, we don't take a trade till we actually get our setup, but clearly our setup is saying that probably, see, and now if you see, right, when it touched resistance, HDFC also came out, ICICI also came down, right, both of this came down. Probably ICICI also, if you draw a trend line, is actually following a trend line only. 1 2 3, right? Now this low, it should not close below this sweep 947.5, it should not close, and it should start trading above 951.8, only then your long trade happens. So market is clearly saying, right, that I don't want to give you a trade right now, I am still waiting and seeing if I get a good trade. गाइस एनालिसिस समझ में आ रहा है, मेन चीज़ है एनालिसिस, अगर आप समझोगे ना तो आपको ट्रेड तो मिल ही जाएगा मार्केट में. आप लोग एनालिसिस, डोंट स्टार्ट चेजिंग अर्निंग, राइट. आई थिंक मेनी पीपल आर एंक्शियस, दे वांट टू अर्न आउट ऑफ एवरी यूट्यूब सेशंस दैट दे आर डूइंग. You will not be able to earn. You have to think of sustenance here, right? If you have to sustain in the market, you have to learn the language in which the charts are speaking. I am trying to help you guys with understanding what the charts are trying to say, right? If you understand it, you are not taking a wrong trade. Wait for your setup to confirm and then take a trade. शॉर्ट साइड पे मेरा ट्रेड बनने में अभी टाइम है, मुझे अभी तक नहीं लग रहा है कि मुझे यहाँ पे कोई शॉर्ट का ट्रेड लेना चाहिए. So PE has closed couple of times below VWAP. PE has actually swept VWAP and PE is now taking a support at VWAP, right? Clearly this side there is some confusion I need to see, right? Akash, you had asked about the decoding the open interest, right? So I am just decoding it now. Again, there is no recommendation for people to buy this tool, guys. I don't recommend buying any tool. I use it for my analysis. I have actually learned this from Shiva only, and I have definitely over a period of time I have spent to understand how the open interest works, right? So no recommendation on anything. I will start looking at the open interest analysis. Now typically, right, open interest analysis, doing it 3-4 days ahead of expiry will not yield good result for bank nifty. We will try and see if Finnifty is giving us some clue, because it is 1 day away from expiry. So if you see, right, long build up, right, Finnifty, the volatility, the volumes are low. So if you see the OI build up, right, is small, but interestingly the short build up today, right, has happened with roughly 4,200 volume, right, on the open interest side, right. I'll go to OI analysis again for the Finnifty. We'll go to OI statistics first. Historical data, we'll see what was the position yesterday and what is the position today. So yesterday 19,400 call and put writer were nearly together, right. Now for today we see where this is going. For today, if you see, right, 19,400 both have written, but call writers have written more confidently. एंड 19,400 के ऊपर जो राउंड स्ट्राइक है 19,500 की, उस पर तो कॉल राइटर ने दबा के लिखा है, आगे कुछ लिखा ही नहीं है किसी ने भी, ठीक है. सो आई एम वेटिंग हियर, आई एम वेटिंग टू सी, राइट, what is gonna happen next, right. I want to wait and see what is gonna happen next, right. Let us get into open interest analysis now of the Finnifty. Yeah, here if you see the kind of positions which were built in the morning, roughly 22 lakh, right. The covering is very minimal, right. In fact, this 4 lakh also, I personally feel this will actually take one it will take one round of support, right, and this will fly, because these guys have written consistently. These guys are writing at every 30 minute interval, right, but they are also removing. So if you see, right, they are writing, they are getting out, right. These guys are writing big, they are not getting out in a big way. These guys are getting out in a big way, right. I personally see above 19400 a good short covering coming in Finnifty. Now today or tomorrow we will have to wait and watch, right. We will have to wait and watch, but this looks like it will go long only. We wait for a spring movement, right. Now for the first time it is coming down with a solid body. We wait and see what it wants to do, right. But open interest analysis is not giving any clue. Open interest analysis is not giving any clue. We try and see if Finnifty or Bank Nifty chart is falling with any volumes or no. Actually in the fall, right, there is no volume, right. Personally I am seeing another round of buying only coming through. So see, this is a problem, right. So today, as I mentioned, whenever the Bank Nifty is coming down, it's actually going up with pace, coming down slowly. Ideally opposite thing happens. Markets come down fast and go up very slowly, right. Today reverse phenomena is happening. Market is coming down slowly and going up very fast, right. So personally I have to wait and see if there is a good movement upside. We will get a trade on the long only. I am not looking at a short, right. Guys, any questions in terms of how we are analyzing? Right now we'll see again if HDFC and ICICI again pulled it up. Looks like okay, it's supported by Axis and IndusInd as well. So it is not just these two banks which are going up, right. I will take out all the drawings from this one so that we can observe the naked chart, right. Guys, are you guys able to make sense of the whole thing? Is it understood? Is it all going above? If you guys are able to make sense, please let me know. If not, then also please let me know so that I can ensure that I am able to bring in the context here. This I don't want, I want somewhere here. Guys, we won't be live after 140 today, right. Between 130 and 140 I will try to close the session, right. Personally I am seeing a bull side move sometime in the second half. I am personally seeing a bull side move in the second half, right. We will see a bull side move. Okay, Bank Nifty, right, is not forming lower highs and lower lows. It's forming lower highs and higher lows. It is not forming lower lows. So see, in a trend, right, so this is the trend. There are two kinds of trends which are there, right, in the market, clear trends. This is a clear cut uptrend, right. Textbook, this is the clear cut uptrend. This is a downtrend, right. So these are clear trends which are available in the market. These are textbook trends, right. The problem in market is market doesn't give you these kind of moves. So market will give you these kind of moves, right. Market is gonna give you these moves. So this whatever is happening here, no, is volatility compression. So your impulse is here, right. It's starting here, it's ending at the top, right. Now if you see, right, till here it was forming a लोअर लो, लोअर हाई, लोअर लो, राइट. इसके बाद ना मार्केट इज एक्चुअली क्रिएटिंग अ चार्ट पैटर्न, राइट. इट इज एक्चुअली क्रिएटिंग अ चार्ट पैटर्न. इट इज़ नॉट क्रिएटिंग अ क्लासिकल कैंडल स्टिक. एसएमसी का कोई पैटर्न नहीं चल रहा है यहाँ पे, ये चार्ट पैटर्न बना रहा है. चार्ट पैटर्न बनाने पे ना ये आपको ऐसे ही मूव्स अपसाइड देगा, ठीक है. नाउ आई होप पीपल आर सीइंग दिस, राइट. As I said, VIX is not giving any confirmation. The candle, there is no solid body closing happening. We are still looking at a long compression दे रहा है. देखो ये compression दे रहा है, ठीक है, ये compression दे रहा है. compression देने के बाद जब ये ब्रेकआउट करेगा ना आपको मूव अपसाइड अच्छा मिलेगा. Guys, understood? Any question? Please ask. I am looking at a rocket move till 44,000. I am looking at a rocket move of 120 points. I am looking at a rocket move of 120 points upside, guys. We will see it. We will see it, right? I am seeing a rocket move of 120 points. We will very soon see 120 point rocket. I would personally like to take a long in Nifty. Again I am saying why Nifty. I have been saying this for a very long time. Nifty is looking more and more bullish. I said don't short Nifty, wait for the range to be taken out. Nifty does not have any round strike का झमेला. बैंक निफ्टी में प्रॉब्लम क्या है ना, बैंक निफ्टी का ये जो ट्रेडिंग चल रहा है इज़ हैपनिंग बिटवीन अ सपोर्ट एंड अ रेजिस्टेंस. ये 43,950 से 44,000 भी जो है 44,040 विल एक्ट एज अ साइकोलॉजिकल रेजिस्टेंस. इसको यहाँ पे कंसोलिडेट करने दो. ये 2-2:30 बजे के बाद ही मूव देगा. But any point of time whenever this move happens, it will be a rocket of 120-150 points in single candle. Our problem is we will not be able to enter there because setup will not allow you to enter. It's a psychological resistance. समझ में आया फ्रेंड्स? समझ में आया? राइट, समझ में. आई होप एवरीवन इज अंडरस्टैंडिंग, राइट. आई होप एवरीवन इज अंडरस्टैंडिंग. You keep watching charts, you be very patient, you sit in front of system, you keep watching charts, but again entry and exit you will have to take only once your setup confirms, right. I am again saying bank nifty keep it at the side today. Bank nifty will give this 120 point move but setup will not allow you. I am personally wanting everyone to focus on nifty today. nifty में आपको एक अच्छा move मिलेगा. अगर आपको 18,310 18,320 के ऊपर क्लोजिंग मिलता है देन यू कैन टेक अ स्टॉप लॉस ऑफ 18,280 एंड एंटर निफ्टी. निफ्टी amongst the three, right, is looking the best to me to go long, right. amongst the three it is looking the best to go long. even फिन निफ्टी भी मैं देखूँ तो फिन निफ्टी से भी अच्छा मुझे लगता है निफ्टी. इसका भी सेम इशू है. फिन निफ्टी में तो शायद बैंक निफ्टी से भी ज़्यादा इशू है. Fin Nifty has time, right. Bank Nifty actually can give you movement, but Bank Nifty psychological support resistance के चक्कर में ना आपको डराएगा तो आप क्वांटिटी नहीं ले पाओगे. निफ्टी में आप क्वांटिटी लेके जा सकते हो क्योंकि आपको निफ्टी का मूव अच्छा मिलेगा, राइट. Weber as an option seller, I suggested certain levels. Did you try seeing those? Fin Nifty CE position, Lakshmi, just wait, it will give you a move. You have taken out of the money, right, which is scary. So see, these all trend lines we had drawn and we had kept it. If you see market, we are not doing anything. Market is automatically respecting this. Market is automatically respecting these things, right. And market will consolidate. I am again saying market, sir, are all triangle pattern come under volatile? nahi. So symmetrical, okay, so triangle patterns also are multiple type, right. You have ascending, descending and symmetrical triangle. सिमेट्रिकल ट्रायंगल इज़ वन ऑफ द मोस्ट डिफिकल्ट पैटर्न्स टू ट्रेड, क्योंकि सिमेट्रिकल पैटर्न में ना ऊपर भी जा सकता है, नीचे भी आ सकता है. So symmetrical triangle, from an expertise standpoint, you need the highest expertise to enter the trade and exit the trade. Symmetrical are very difficult. आपको actually trend का idea ही नहीं होगा. Ascending triangles are very good, right? Ascending and descending triangles are very good. Ascending triangle means it's descending means coming down. You can look at a breakout. Ascending means going up. You can look at a breakdown. ठीक है, थंब रूल है. अब उसके आगे के डिटेल्स आई विल स्टार्ट शेयरिंग विथ यू गाइस ग्रेजुअली. गिव मी सम टाइम, राइट. इट्स अ टॉपिक इन इटसेल्फ. इट्स नॉट वेरी इजी टू टीच in the limited time, right? But guys, do you see the magic of this trend line? I could have gone and I could have taken it here also, right? Many people would have taken these trend lines and placed it, right? But market ने तो इसको रिस्पेक्ट किया ही नहीं. मार्केट ने हमारे ट्रेंड लाइन को ज़रूर रिस्पेक्ट किया. अब ये जो स्विंग्स है ना, ये सब स्ट्रक्चर या माइक्रो स्ट्रक्चर के स्विंग्स हैं. आई विल Ramco given in daily video. Yes, Satish, will give it, right? Just I'm trying to see if we can get a trade so that we can take a trade live, right? So if you see in a substructure, in a microstructure which gets formed within a day, right? These would be the swing highs and swing lows, right? I have not I have plotted it in my personal laptop. This one where I am teaching you guys, right, doesn't have all those tools. Right, I'll go to Ramco. Yeah, Satish ji, you entered the long here. Okay, now just look at the beauty of this thing, right? Coforge, right? Coforge was trading at 4,130, 4,050 many days ago, right? And not this Sunday, but last Sunday also I said I am seeing a bullish move in Nifty IT. Infy TCS had moved. Infy had also, I had given it at 1250, it had moved. I said biggies have moved. Now is the time for all the small caps to move, right? It was a May call. It was a May call. I am pretty sure people would have not made decent profit. It went up to 67.70 with 4-5 rupee loss. People would have exited it, right? Now, at that point of time also, I had clearly told everyone that Coforge will actually, you can go back, it is last Sunday I have posted that video also, right? In a daily time frame, right, in a daily time frame I had said it is consolidating here, right? I always say market moves from one resistance to another resistance. Classical breakdown, formation of a lower high, higher low, lower high, higher low, higher high. It is changing its character, higher low, right? It had to break out, right? The problem was the breakout happened. Many people would not have patience, and that is where we say you hold it out of 5 to 10% of your profit, you will get all the confidence in the world. My target was 4310 and 44. It can touch right up to 4450. Target in futures or cash market is met. Option market I don't think would have given the intended result because it has moved very late, right? We are still holding. If it's a loss, we will accept the loss. The thing is, when you are entering a position, right, you know what is your risk, what is your analysis. If you are confident technically to take a trade, you enter doing it, right? This is the thing. Chart reading is the thing that we teach, right, in our YouTube sessions, through our daily analysis, and even in our mentorship program. We are trying to move people more and more towards chart reading rather than anything else, right? Once you start getting comfortable in chart reading, you can apply Fibonacci, moving averages, everything, right? You can apply everything if you get comfortable doing this, right? So Coforge, I had given this as a target. My target has been achieved in cash market. My target has not achieved in options market. It is perfectly fine. We were expecting a breakout to happen. This has actually moved 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days. It has gone very slow, right? We still have 3 days. If our luck is good, and if it breaks out of this zone, right, we will get our intended result. There is no harm in accepting where the things have gone wrong. The analysis was spot on, the targets have come, the time, right, along with price. As I said, there are two coordinates in share market trading. One is price, another one is time. As an option buyer, you need momentum. At this consolidation, when the breakout was supposed to happen, we expected movement up. Momentum did not come. We have to accept decay. Sometimes as in 60 to 70% times, momentum comes, we exit with good profit, 1:3, 1:5. That time we don't say that time was not in our favor, right? Time was against the sellers. Now we cannot say that time is against us, right? It's a part and parcel of this game. Important thing is, if you are analyzing the stocks correctly, Adani, Maruti all have given 7x, 8x, right? This actually has taken out 30% from my pocket. Fine, I am okay to accept it, right? I'll come to Ramco again, Satish ji, right? Coforge, importantly, I had given today. Did you guys actually, people who are not looking at Nifty, guys, in cash market you can make 400, 500 rupees every day with 10,000, 20,000, 30,000 rupees. Learn to respect it. You will get good money there, right? You will get good money there. I will come to Ramco Cements. So do you see this, right? Look at this high volume breakout, right? How many years? More than a year consolidation. Why am I saying a consolidation? Market till year was forming a lower lows and lower high till year, right? Lower high, higher low, no swing, higher high, higher low, higher high, lower low, complete consolidation, right? This is my master swing that I am trading. This is my master swing that I am trading, right? It is still in a discount. There is a concept of discount and premium, right? There is a concept of discount and premium. Yesterday or Friday when it broke open, this is 50%. Structure is giving a resistance, this is giving a resistance. For us it was buy at all the dips. The dips that you should buy are already shown in the chart, right? It's 834, it's 839, right? You wait for the dip and you chase it. There is a voluminous breakout, solid body breakout. It will give you a follow-up buying because people would have not been able to take it in FOMO, right? So this has given a rocket move. I always say market has to move from one resistance to another, one support to another. This will move to another resistance. It is at 874 and between 874 and 886, right? It can stop wherever it wants to. We are now not concerned. Our intraday trade was successful. We made good money. The other trade was Astral. I said Astral will dip and you buy at the dip. I had not said a breakout. Now Astral, interestingly, voluminous buying had come earlier. Last 2 days was selling with low volumes. These are traps that the market participants place, right? These are traps that the market participants play. Now you have to actually look at the zone where you can buy. The zone where you can buy is here, right? So you have to zoom into smaller time frame. I had said in 15 minutes you will get a good candlestick, you buy it, right? For anyone who could have bought somewhere between 1642 to 1650, it has given you 24 points intraday. In stocks, if you are making 1.5 to 2% intraday, right, it is extremely good outcome, right? It is extremely good outcome. So Ramco, Coforge, Astral, they all three went in our direction. Tata Motors, we are waiting for a trigger. We waited here, right? This, I was waiting for a bullish candle, right? Unfortunately, I could not execute because I was in other trades, right? But for me, Tata Motors also has got executed and Tata Motors has also given 2%, right? People who are watching the video, please again go back and watch. I give all the logic rather than just giving stocks, right? Emphasis, right? I wait. Emphasis is making same pattern, but it is stuck at its resistance. This is a flip zone. And unfortunately at the flip zone, right, market needs to give you solid body closing rather than giving you a sweep candle, right? I would personally want to wait. Now it should not break and give you a daily closing below 1899, and it should not close above 1928 or 1930. Let it consolidate for 2-3 days. You will get a good movement because upside से trend line breakout दे दिया है. ठीक है, सो इसको ये रेंज में ही कंसोलिडेट करने दो, ये आपको अच्छा मूव देगा. बैंक निफ्टी yes, but not giving volume, right? Vaibhav, as an option seller, did you enter this trade? I had said if you get a put short, you should short it there, right? As an option seller, did you enter the trade? The put is a clear short. There is no call buying right now. There is no call buying in bank nifty, right? There is no call buying in bank nifty, but the put for option sellers was a short. I had discussed this level earlier. We had drawn this for me. The okay, that's fine, Vaibhav. Interesting thing is you just learn how we come up with this demand and supply zones, right? For option seller, right, I always prefer selling it at the supply zones, right? For option buyer, I need to wait as a momentum, right? Which is where I always prefer, actually, when the market is actually trading in a narrow range, right, I prefer selling options. It's easier to do rather than option buying. But if you see, right, if you just go back, the analysis that we did, right, has at least given us 1:1, right? Now here, right, typically, and that is where deep ITM selling, right, helps, right? Now I'm waiting and I'm seeing if there is, okay, this is a volume candle which has come. This is a volume candle which has come. We wait, right? My structure is still not giving me any bull, any bearish trade. What is triggering the downfall? We quickly check. HDFC, ICICI, Axis, right? But everything is at support, right? Everything is at support. It's a very risky trade on the PE side. I would not prefer to take it. I would not prefer to take a PE, right? I would not prefer to take a PE for a simple reason that these are not the trades which will give you a good move. Yeah, this is the last stock that I would take, and then I would see if there is an entry. If we get it, we will enter. Eicher Motor, what is the question, Amit? Can you please? Amit, can you tell me the question? Eicher Motor is an open-ended one. I don't know. I'm not sure what is the question. Is the chart stuck or what? I am seeing different values in both these things. Okay, I think Amit is not able to type. I don't know what is the query, right? I need to. Amit, I am not sure. Eicher Motor is an open-ended thing. It's a good stock, right? I am not sure what is the query. If you could send it to the, if you could send Eicher Motor thing, right? Whatever query you have to the support ID, it would be great. We can look at it. There was a call few days back, right? It was given. People have made good money. I am not sure what is the query right now on Eicher Motor. Yeah. Cool. Again, I am saying market is not giving any selling, right? Your big components are not suggesting selling. Your quota right is still at above the sweep level. It could trap you guys, right? It could trap you guys on the short side. I am personally not looking at taking a short. In case there is a trade, I am just not going to trade now because I will be outside, right? But be careful before you take a short trade, right? Be careful if you want to. Don't be in a hurry to take a short, right? It may eat away your stop losses, right? Here my risk reward is not good, right? Jigar, what do you want us to check on that? Amit, I'm not sure what reversal, as in, sorry, can you please put everything in, as in, what exactly is the query, guys? Reversal CE given, reversal CE given. Okay, I'm not sure. Amit, put your query in the support group. I am not sure I am able to understand. Are you okay? In the group, there was a CE given on positional stock options. Is that the question? It's unclear. Hey, no. As in, I don't think I would like to buy 18,200 PE, right? It's actually trading near its. I'm not sure. Nifty, right? I don't want to short. Looking at the components of Nifty and Bank Nifty, right, put together, I would not prefer shorting. Yes, it could trade above VWAP, but I would not be interested in taking this trade. Jigar, not right now. It's a kill zone time. We will not get a good trade right now. It's a kill zone time, right? We will not get a good trade. Yeah. Okay, I have an appointment. I will have to move. I said I will do the session max till 1:40. We will try and do a session tomorrow. Tomorrow, right, may not be possible for me to do a full 3 hour session. I will try and see if I can do something between 2:30 and 3:30 for a Nick. I already gave analysis on emphasis, right? I already gave. Go back and revisit the YouTube video. This one I have already given the analysis on emphasis. There is a shooting. It's a sweep candle, right? I need a solid body closing above the resistance, right? So you can actually go back and just revisit that session again. That today itself, right? I have given it. Yeah. Cool. Cool, guys. Amit, whatever is the query, you can send it, right? You have sent me. Yeah, it's in June and July. It's in June Bank Nifty futures opening. That is a liquidity, right? Amit, you had Coforge, you had PVR, and you also had Eicher Motors, right? These three stocks, right? Do you have these three? PVR Inox, I think this one, right? PVR Inox. Personally, on a daily chart, right? PVR Inox, I want to. We are waiting. This is a June call, right? Above 1386 only it will become bullish. There is a voluminous selling here because of a news which had come, right? Earlier, somewhere here, there was a news which had come, right? So we are expecting a breakout. Again, guys, I am again requesting everyone to not put more than 10% of their money in the stock options that we are giving overall, right? We have said this many times, right? Yeah, ping on support. But Amit, are you also taking any profitable trades? Because 3 trades that you have shared, right, are the only 3 trades which are actually trading below, right? I am very surprised with the stock pick, right, that you have done, because everyone else have taken Adani, Maruti and everything, but you have only taken the 3 stocks which have actually not gone up, right? And I'm very surprised, right? Are these the only 3 stocks that you have taken? If yes, I hope you have followed the rules and not deployed more than 10% of your profits that you are generating through our calls, right, on these 3 trades, right? So do try and follow this rule, right? Otherwise it will become very difficult for you to be profitable over a long period of time, right? Krishna, PVR, right? This bearish candle has come with selling volumes. There is this sweep also which has happened till this actually closes above 1415, right? 1415. This will not turn bullish. It's a June month option. We have 10 to 12 days, right, before which we can make an assessment. 5 to 6 weeks for us to hold this option, right? But till it actually trades above 1415, it is not going to be a good trade to take, right? Amit, I also want to see the positions that you have taken, so please share the positions, right? I don't want only stocks. I want to see the positions that you have taken in stock options, right? You have only shared 3. I hope it is out of 10% of your the profit you have made through us. And if these are the only 3 trades that you have taken, right, I want to see these 3 trades. Yeah, cool. Thanks, guys. Amit, I will wait. We will wait for your message on the support ID. Yeah. Cool, guys. Thanks. Right. I will now not be available, right? I won't be in front of charts, so I won't be available. So you can ping between Preetham and Mahesh. They will actually look at it and they will send a response. Yeah. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Take care. Thanks, guys. We did not get any trade. I am again saying I am not interested in any short this time. The reason, again, I am reinforcing the same thing, right? The selling is not coming with, okay, this is the first time you have got these candles. Unfortunately, both the candles where selling has come, there is wick formation, right? Once it takes out 43,765 in future, it will again go up, right? I am seeing a ping pong here. In my setup, at least, these trades don't qualify for a taking a short, because it's not breaching any support. It is taking a resistance, but it's in between. Okay. Cool. Thank you, guys. This video will be available in case you guys want to see it again, right? Emphasis, some Nick, you asked it, right? Just go back and go to that section. Yeah. Cool. Thank you, guys. Thank you, everyone. Hope everyone has a good trading day. We took 2 trades, both were a success. Nifty, again, I'm saying don't short. Stocks have been a success. Bank Nifty, if a trade happens, I won't be available in front of system. I won't be posting it. I was hoping we get an afternoon trade. It has not happened. The setup itself has not triggered, right? For anyone who is ambitious and wants to risk 10% out of your intraday profit, can try and buy Bank Nifty between 43,680 and 676 in 1 minute. If you get a bullish reversal candle, buy it and place your stop loss here, right? Any closing below this level, it's actually taking a support. I want a sweep to happen. You can place your stop loss at 43,607, entry between 43,660 and 650. It's a mere 40-50 point stop loss. In option also it will be a 20 to 22 point stop loss, not more than that. You can take a long. It is below VWAP. It is risky, so don't deploy more than 5 to 7% of your profits, not even 10%. Don't deploy, right? You will see it actually goes up. Rajiv ji, again, I would suggest just go back and revisit on the YouTube, right? I have to rush now. Revisit on the YouTube. I have given the levels. You can just revisit there. Yeah. Thanks. Thank you, guys.